Hello everyone, my name is Griff, and today we're going to be doing the Zephyr's trial in the Trials of the Mighty. Now this is going to be the Master difficulty. I have not tried this yet, so this will be my first experience with this fight in this form. I've done the Void Zephyr multiple times. As far as team, I have Mim and Panther, and then I have Vanessa and Lowen. As I said in my summoning video for Human Mercury, I don't have a lot of flame axes, so I was kind of hoping to get Child Ranzal to put on this team, but I don't have them. As far as this fight's concerned, I'm expecting there to be Nihility at some point. I'm expecting him not to have the Void abilities that he usually has, and we're going to turn auto off. Those are basically the things I just expect. I expect this to be very similar to the Void fight, except just without the crippling effect and the dragon delay effect. So because of that, I'm hoping Mim will be pretty good, and Halloween Lowen's one of the better healers in the game, so he can cover most of my mistakes when it comes to a fight like this. As far as team builds, I have Dread King Rathalos on Panther here because I thought that Panther would be spamming 4 strikes. Hopefully that's what ends up happening here, and hopefully we're able to see that in these runs. As far as I'm concerned, this should probably be the easiest of the 3. This fight really is usually carried by the fact of it having the effect of, I want to say it's delay, or dragon delay, and then there's also the broken sword effect, which I'm not fully sure what that's called, but it reduces your damage by, I believe, 60%. Maybe it's less, maybe it's more. Back in the day, it was the real issue with this fight because not every weapon could have it. Originally, when it came out, only the Void weapons would have it, so you would kind of need to build your team around having a Void build and having these weapons that would reduce these things, and you could only reduce one of them. You couldn't get both of these effects. But now, with the new weapon system, it's very easy to get not only the delay effect gone, but also the damage effect gone, so you're able to do everything you need to in this fight. It's very good. But like I said, this version of this fight does not seemingly include those 2 afflictions. And interestingly enough, I haven't been Nihility yet, so maybe Curse of Nihility is not in this version of this fight. If that's the case, this fight is really easy then, because usually most people would have Curse of Nihility, but then if that's the case, the Mim I'm building is a little bit different than the normal Mim, because the normal Mim really wants to stack Dragon, and off of stacking Dragon they want to be able to do more Dragon damage and doing more Dragon abilities, and in doing that they gain the effects of more damage and more sustain. But there, we're going to finish it right there. Yeah, no Nihility that at least afflicted me. Maybe when I transform into a dragon, that's when the rest of the team get Nihility, but I couldn't see it. All in all, not too bad though. Pretty easy. Love wins again, of course. And we have all 3 endeavors here, so not too bad. We get first clear bonus. As far as Gala Ranzal goes, this was probably the most underwhelming of the 3, but in all honesty, that makes the most sense. From what I can remember, he got like a 6% damage mod on his first ability, and then he got like an amp system on his second, I believe. Some people are asking for Dispel, some people are asking for more damage just in general. We'll take a look at it, because I'm not fully sure what he has on everything. So we'll take a look at it after we finish these 3 runs. But all in all, I don't think he really needed, out of everyone, I don't think he needed it. And, you know, just a little bit of boost, a little bit of damage increase is not going to matter too much in the long run. What I'm really interested about is what's going to happen next week. Because next week will be the start of the next wave of these bosses. And it's going to be interesting to see if they go straight into a new boss type. Like they go straight into what would be like a new element or a new affliction. Like for example, if we saw a light focused or a shadow focused boss. And then from there, what characters would get mana spirals. And from that, or actually we already have a light focused boss, so it would be a water focused boss, I believe. Yeah, a water team and a shadow team. And from those, what would we get? So, you know, it's an interesting little experiment to see where they would give mana spirals next after this point. Because if they don't switch them, and we have the same ones again for this month, that means we could advance these characters further, and then if they ran it a third time around, we could get all the characters to 70 nodes, assuming that you spent all your dailies on the quests that were available that day. If you save them, then you'll be a little bit ahead, and you'll save a little bit of time, but still. But then on top of that, it asks the question of, if they do switch them, and we get something completely different next month, what will happen? Now, if I had to guess what will happen, my thought on this would be that what they will do is they will keep these 3 same bosses for now, but they will change the weapon types, I believe. So I think next month maybe you'll see like Flame Sword, or you'll see like Flame Wand or something. Maybe one of them you won't have a healer, and they'll change the damage proportions. You know, there's a lot of room that they can change to make these fights much cooler and much better than what they currently are. But they're not bad at all. They're just supposed to be little daily things that you do that push you forward in the game. So I'm not too, I'm not too upset at this. I'm not too angry at this. My main issue again with these is just the amount of delay that comes with them. To go over the news for today, just going over the fact that Trials of the Mighty is available, and Finlore's Japanese voice actor changed. A little interesting, but not too much news today. Let me see if I can find where they talk about Gala Ranzal's Mana Spout right here. Yeah, so right here on the first skill they just add some damage, and on the second skill they talk about adding a strength amp. No, it will not grant again for 30 seconds. Not too bad. It has a max level of Team Amp, max level 3, so that's a bit higher than I believe the one that's on Gala Yuden, but it is what it is. And he basically has the same abilities that he always has. He has the Relentless on this now, and he has the other thing, or he has the damage when he gets afflicted, just like every other 70 MC unit. So all in all, not too bad, not too great. One of these more standardized things. But that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.